This is Jared Horak for HorseRacingNation.com, and this is my video feature race of the week for Saturday, July 1st, 2017. We're going to do the 9th race from Belmont Park, the Grade 2 Mother Goose. For 3-year-old fillies, they're going to be traveling 1 mile and a 16th on the main track. We have a 7-horse field, and we have a couple fillies coming out of the Kentucky Oaks, a couple more coming out of the Black-Eyed Susan Stakes, and your morning line favorite is number 4, Lockdown, 2-to-1 morning line. This one is 2 for 2 on the inner dirt at Aqueduct, but in her other 3 starts, she lost all 3 of those races. But she did finish 3rd in the Kentucky Oaks. She had some trouble. She rallied from off the pace, but it did favor off the pace types that day. She's not going to offer a lot of value coming out of the Kentucky Oaks and running so well on that wet track that day. And then you also have Vexatious. She's number 6. And she's going to be 5-2 on the morning line. She was 4th in the Kentucky Oaks, and she rallied from off the pace as well. And it's set up for off-the-pace runners, the Kentucky Oaks. She's 1 for 6 lifetime, and she has 4 third-place finishes. So she likes finishing 3rd. She's going to take too much action along with Lockdown. I'm going to go in a different direction as my top choice. I'm going to go with Unchained Melody, number 2, 7-2 morning line. She has 3 lifetime starts with 2 wins and a 2nd. Belmont Park, mile and a 16th on June 1st. Against Optional Claiming Company, she tracked the pace. She opened up, she won nicely by 2 lengths, and she earned a good speed figure. She's going to be up on the pace in this one, facing Stakes Company, and I think just based on that speed figure last time, the combination of her pace figures and speed figures match up well with this group, and she's going to offer a little bit of value based on the 2 favorites at 2-1 and 5-2. She's 7-2, and that price should definitely hold up. My second choice is going to be one of 3 Todd Pletcher trainees, number 7, Moana, and this one's 8-1 morning line. She has 3 lifetime starts with a win and a 2nd. Now, she was 5th in the Black-Eyed Susan Stakes on a wet track at Pimlico last time out. The pace fell apart. She was tracking the pace that day, and she was lightly raced, and she didn't at all embarrass herself. So she ran a decent race, and she's one that should be up on the pace in this spot. And we'll go with number 3, my Miss Tapit, as the 3rd choice. She's 6-1 morning line. She's 2 for 2 for trainer Todd Pletcher. She was the favorite in both of those races, and she beat a filly named Actress on April 22nd at Gulfstream Park. Actress came back and won the Black-Eyed Susan Stakes in her next outing. Now the rest of the field, you have Lights of Medina for Todd Pletcher. She was 2nd, just beaten in a photo in the Black-Eyed Susan Stakes. She got a lot of pace help. It's set up nicely for her, and she's not going to get as much pace help here. Rounding out the field, Spanish Harlem, number 5. She's 20-1 morning line. She was first by 29 lengths on a wet track at Belmont on May 5th. Now, if she got a wet track, it seems like she really moves up. But if it's a fast track against this kind of company, she could be in a bit of trouble. Here's how I suggest playing this one. We're going to make a $24 win wager on number 2, Unchained Melody. We're going to play a $2 exacta. We're going to put Unchained Melody on top of number 3, My Miss Tapit, and number 7, Moana. Then we're going to play a $6 exacta. We're going to put My Miss Tapit and Moana, number 3 and 7, on top of number 2, Unchained Melody. The $40 in wagers there. Now, if you're interested in my full card analysis, I sell full cards each day from Southern California, Santa Anita, and then upcoming Del Mar this summer at winninghorsepicks.com. And also sell daily, weekly packages as well at that website, winninghorsepicks.com. And if you're interested in my free selections, written plays, 7 days a week, horseracingNation.com. Go over to the Plays of the Day section. Written plays, 7 days a week at horseracingNation.com. That'll wrap up this week's video. I'll be back next week with another stakes race from around the country.